you've been following my channel lately, you know I've been following the whole Malia Obama thing. These pictures have been leaking recently of her smoking weed at a festival. There was another picture that leaked after that of her in a room and there was a bong on the table. It looked like they were smoking weed. And now, most recently, there's been a picture leaked of her playing beer pong. As I've covered in my previous videos, I have numerous issues with this, but today we're going to cover the whole arrest issue. One of my biggest issues is that what Malia is doing and what her friends are doing, thousands of kids are being arrested for every day across the US. And like I've covered in my previous videos, she's the president's daughter. A lot of you guys might not realize it, but Secret Service follows her everywhere she goes. They know everyone that's around her, and I'm pretty sure they've all been background checked. So when you see her out at a festival smoking weed, or pictured in a room with a bong in it, or somewhere playing beer pong, know that Secret Service knows that she's engaging in these activities, and they also know that these other underage kids are engaging in these activities as well, and they're allowing them to do so. While there are thousands of other kids that aren't as privileged being arrested for these crimes every single day. More so, when these kids face arrest for these crimes, it ruins their lives. They may lose the current job that they hold, and they may not be able to get jobs in the future. They may face trouble renting in the future due to those charges, not to mention countless other negative consequences that are involved with arrests. And I also just wanted to bring to attention a little more that in this country, it's not a race issue like a lot of us like to think, it's a class issue. So here are just a couple numbers to put things into perspective, y'all. The following statistics come from alcohol and drug-related arrests from campuses nationwide. In 2014, there were almost 45,000 arrests and over 250,000 disciplinary actions for drug and alcohol-related offenses. The study showed that some states were higher than others, but the nationwide average was a little over 1 per 1,000 students were arrested for drug or alcohol-related offenses. In some states, such as Montana, that number was nearly 5 per 1,000 students. In fact, in the last few years, several campuses have seen massive spikes in the number of alcohol and drug-related arrests. So the nationwide average is a little over 1 per 1,000 kids at college campuses alone are being arrested for drug and alcohol-related offenses. Moving on to juvenile arrest rates for kids aged 10 to 17. In 2014, nearly 200 kids per 100,000 were arrested for liquor law violations alone. And let's be honest, guys, most of those kids like 10 to 15 probably aren't drinking. Most kids drinking are probably 17 to like 20. And for drug abuse violations, nearly 400 per 100,000 kids were arrested in 2014. Again, guys, this number is for kids aged 10 to 17, not 17 to 21. Mass incarceration in this country is a problem, period, and it's even more of a problem with our youth. And even more so, incarceration for victimless crimes is an even bigger problem in this country. Meanwhile, the president's daughter is just doing whatever the fuck she wants, and Secret Service is allowing her little privileged friends to do the same. So next time somebody says, oh, just let that girl live, she's just living her life, and why does anybody give a fuck? It's because in this country, while racism does still exist, classism is the biggest problem. And if you're not of the elite class, then you're not shit. Doesn't matter if you're white or you're black, as long as you got green. Speaking of green, I'm finna get high. We out. Smoke your problems away, bitch.
Smoke the problems away. Do you mind if I burn one? And if you do, then I will take a sentence. When blood clot, you know where we come from. Well, let me smoke the